Hello everyone, my name is Max from VDW, and today I will show you my animation creator for the AirBar plugin. So if you've seen the resource, the AirBar resource, you know that it's a buzz bar plugin where you can create animations and change the progress of the buzz bar on the top. Um, but doing this in the configuration file can be a bit hard because you can't visually see what's happening. That's why I created the AirBarCreator instead of creating like commands in game or things like that. And the AirBarCreator actually allows you to create some cool looking animations and change the progress of the progress bar um, with ease. And it's, well, actually fun to do as well. The application works for Windows, Linux, and Macintosh. So it works for OS X, any Linux distribution that has an X server, so a graphical user interface, and yeah, it works on Windows 32 and 64 bits. So if you start the application, you see two buttons on the top. So this is to pause the animation. This is if you want to start over, just to clear everything. Um, then this, the animation interval, is your animation speed, but I will show this later. And here, put your frame line here is actually where you're going to put your text. So if I start to type here, you will see a live preview. You can use color codes, for example, like the blue or light blue. You can, well, things like this for italic. So yeah, here you can just type anything. If you don't know the colors by head, if you right click the text box, you get like a drop down where you can say I want to insert a dark color, a light color, I want to insert the bold effect, the italic effect, and yeah, things like that. The two things you see on top are actually your progress. So currently default it's 100 divided by 100, so it's 100% full. If I type something in here like test, and I add it, so I can either click the enter key or I can press the button here. It will add that frame to the animation frames. Currently I have one frame, so there isn't much changing on the top. But if, for example, I say I want this 50 and I want another color, I want, for example, indigo color, and I want to add this frame as well, then you will see every 20 ticks it will switch between those two frames. So it's going from light blue at 100% to indigo blue in 50%. I can speed this up to 1 tick, but let's make it a bit slower. And yeah, if you change this, for example, if I change this to 200 and I'm going to add another color, then you will see it's 25%. So 25% because 50 divided by 200 is 0.25, and so it's actually 25%. So yeah, let's create something cool. So I removed everything. I'm thinking maybe something like a donator's message or something. Yeah, I'm going to create a donator message. So I'm going to start at 5% and I'm going to type something. So actually, this is everything you have to know about this application. If you want to continue looking at me creating something fancy, you can keep looking. If you want to stop watching and start creating your own animations, go ahead. So I'm going to start creating something fancy now. So I'm going to use I'm going to use yellow because I like yellow. I'm going to do this, enter. Okay, I'm going 10%. E L. Okay, so I'm like creating like those arrows effect that type something, or I don't really know how to explain it, but you will see. Like this. Enter 15. Let's type something now. Like, I know something. The donate. Oh, the donate now. And oh, wait, I'm going to delete this. So you can simply click the button to delete a frame if you made an accident. The cool thing is it remembers the thing you typed before. You can also disable this by clear input and enter. But the reason I save this input is because it's really useful when creating animations that build on the previous frame. So yeah, I was typing donate now and W. Okay, let's speed this up. So like 2 seconds, donate now. And now let's make it. I forgot to update the progress. Okay, I'm going to delete everything again. Sorry. Where did it go? 5. This was 0, I think. Oh no, 5, 10, 15. I think it's filled it here. Okay, starting over again. Sorry. The 5, 10, 15, 20, to 25, down 30, 35, donate, 45, space, never forget the spaces, donate, and 55, 60. Okay, now let's make it change colors a bit, like oh, look, let's change it to like let's just make it flash for a few seconds. If we can do this, 65, 70, back to indigo. I'm not sure how this will look, but I think it's gonna look great. So back to the darker color, back to indigo at 80, back to the darker color, and so on and so on. 9, almost finished. Are we going to make this like a thing that run once, that only runs once? So where was I? Okay, 95, back to indigo, and finally 100, back to gray, well, dark gray. And now you can see in the thing below, you have like, you can just copy paste this. I'm going to copy paste this. I'm going to paste it in my default thing. You do have to make the tabs indentations yourself. Just one pressing tab one time. Make sure spaces and no tabs. I'm going to reload, AirBar reload. I'm also going to say that it has to run once, like this. Oh, this won't work because it's content, well, it keeps running, so it's a loop, so I can't set it to run once. AirBar reload, donate now. Well, it looks great. I think it looks good. Maybe I should have slowed down the flashing thing, but I think it looks great. Um, yeah, so this was the showcase for the AirBar Creator. I hope you learned a bit, and yeah, see you soon.